everyone doing this morning? I'm just getting on right now. Have my mug of tea. I drink only herbal teas because I can't have caffeine, and this one is a very berry. And yes, and I actually have this that someone sent me, one of you subscribers, so I'm going to be drinking that one soon. Probably tomorrow. I meant to drink it today, and then I forgot to bring it with me. So I hope everyone's having a good morning. Just gonna set myself up. So I have the quilt, the hen house quilt by Fabric Hut. That is all on my long arm, and I actually long darned it this morning. Nothing fancy, just loops. When I looked at the paisley fabric, let's look at it. If you notice, there's a lot of loops in it and like flowy vibes. So I just went with a basic loop pattern, and you know me, when I load up my long arm, I try to get as many quilts as possible on there. And the backing, so they sent 2 backings. They sent a blue one, and then they sent a black one. I chose the blue one. So the black one will be for the giveaway. Good morning, Deb. Good morning, Annette. And hold on, I got to change my thing to all chat. And I want to load another quilt. So we're going to go to the 3-yard land of Fabric Cafe today. This is called Quick Christmas. And the one we're going to do is Irish Christmas, which is right here. That is one of the samples that I had made. And when I made the sample, I always make one of my own just to double check that everything is right. In classroom, getting ready. Oh yeah, I'm going to be going to a classroom soon too, myself. Good morning, Terry. So we're going to do this, but we're going to do it out of scraps. So what I have is a pile of scraps, right? We have piles of scraps. We've got some strips that are cut to the size in the book. We have squares that are cut to the size of the book. I have more strips and more strips, right? Okay, so I've cut those. And we're all used to, well, maybe not. Maybe some of us are beginners. Maybe some of us just found me. So basically, we're making half square triangles and 4 patches. That's clear in the book. It shows you, there's diagrams. Let me show you the picture of it in the book. Let's see, where is it? Oh boy. So if you want to follow along, and you have this book, right? Quick Christmas. It is, I actually did 3 in this book. 3, right? 1. No, I just did 2. No, 3. I did do 3 in this book. Okay. Can't remember. Now, why can't I find that? Let's go page by page. Here we go. Irish Christmas is on page 7. Cover those up. There it is. I'm not doing Christmas fabric. Nope, I'm just going to do blues. I've decided to take my blue scraps and cut them to size. In this book, it tells you. So, fabric 1, here, I'll let you know what I'm doing. So, fabric 1, I am using dark blue. Fabric 2, I'm using assorted white on whites. And fabric 3, I am using for the chain part. So yes, bought that book from Lynn. Good. So here I'm going to show you some things. So let's go with the book, okay? So the first thing we are going to do, the first step we're going to do is an HST assembly. So we are going to take our blocks, and the blocks you can find, right? You can find that measurement in the book. And we are going to draw a diagonal. We're just going to make an HST, right? We're just going to, for some of us who know, and then this is for some who don't know, right? Who are new to this channel, who are new beginners. Again, there's going to be multiple ways of doing HSTs. I'm just showing you one way Eventually, you will find your favorite way of doing it. But in the book, this is the way it's done in the book. Good morning, Melanie. And good morning, Terry. Good morning, Barb. I think I said good morning to Annette and Deb. All right. So we're going to take our fabric. Here we go. This is going to be our fabric 2, right? And our fabric 1. So this is 1, this is 2. And we are going to put right sides together. We drew that line. We're going to set our 1/4 inch, and we are going to sew on both sides of that line. Just real quick, both sides of that line. So here we are. I'm going to pull this and then just go to the other side. So this is how we're making this HST. And we're going to do it so many times. It's in the book. Good morning, Joyce. I have to be careful because it's not my pattern. So I don't want to give away something that's not my pattern. I may have tested it and I may have done stuff with it, but it's still not my pattern. So we are going to, here, I'll just use this. We're going to take our rotary cutter, and you can use it and cut it in half with your rotary, or you could use your scissors. Now, they like you to press everything open. If you watch Fran, she presses everything open. I don't recall what I did on this one, but I like to press things to the dark. We're gonna go, let's see, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to press it open because they are all a little, they're gonna be some, what is up with this? Huh. I don't know what's going on with my iron lately. Let me go grab this. Like, I'm not sure what happened here. I had it on wool setting and I touched this and it kind of melted a little. Sorry, I have to go grab something to clean off my iron. Now, I've been using this, as you know, and on here, on this little rag here, there it is, I have some iron cleaner. It's like a paste. See, it's all clean now. Let's see. All right, I don't know what it did. So you can come in here and press this open. And then you're going to do the second one. And press it open. Huh. The mysteries of morning, right? Morning quilting. All right, so we have this. And then you're going to trim them down to the size that is stated in the book here, right? Then they have you take a strip, right? So we have our strip of fabric 3 and our strip of fabric 1. And you're going to sew these 1/4 inch together. Now, I'm not going to do that because I was using scraps. And I looked at, I'm just going to give you a tip. So I looked at what size that 4 patch was in the book. And then I decided that I was going to do something a little different. I could absolutely go ahead with, figuring out the size of the block and then sewing all 4 together. But I had decided to do a little trick that I like. And I figured out the size block I needed to make a 4 patch. And this is 2 at a time 4 patches. I don't know how I picked this up, but I did one day. I don't know if there's a chart out there, couldn't tell you. But I figured it out. Leanna, don't forget to check with Soya. That would be great. Yes, I do need to do that. I got to remind myself. I thought about it about 5 times yesterday at work, but work, you know, was work. So I didn't get to it. But I definitely have to do that. So again, you could cut them, right? Because this is really the size block I need right here. So what I did was, I knew this was the size block I needed, right? From the strips, from cutting these strips here. I knew the size I needed. And what I did was I took the math and I added the size double vertically and double horizontally. So now what I have is my colors face to face. And I am going to sew a 1/4 inch, right, on the far right, and then on the far left corner. Or not corner, but. So I sewed here on the right, and now I'm going to come here and sew on the left. And, you know, again, I am not doing traditional 1-yard cuts. I'm using my scraps. Now I'm going to come in. I'm going to take something to measure. And I have my 2 sewn lines. One here, one here. I know you can't see it very well, but there's 2 sewn lines there. And I'm going to come in and cut this in half because I have already cut this square to exactly what I needed, right? So I'm going to cut this in half. And now I have 2 sides like this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be wild and press to the dark side here. You can press this open if you like. So now I have my 2 that are like this. Now I'm going to take the dark side of this piece and the dark side of that piece. And I'm going to kind of fidget with it until I feel like it locks in. And you see, it's all locked in. If you feel more comfortable, you can pop a pin in here. Now, oops, I want to put the pin closer to the center, not to the edge. I'll tell you why. Because now, what I am going to do is I'm going to sew again on the right side and on the left side a 1/4 inch. Now I'm going to take out my pins. I'm going to use my ruler and I'm going to put it at the edge because it's going to be half. So let's just say this is not the measurement. Let's say if you had a 6-inch square, you'd be cutting at 3 inches in. All right. Good morning, Mirta. And now you have 2 4 patches. The center is crisp. And you have them out of the 2 squares. So now you can iron this how you like. You could pop, you know, spin your seam, put it to one side, press it open. You do what you like to do. I'm going to happen to press this in the center open for this particular one. I tend to like to spin my seams, or what they say, pop it. So now we have 2 of these and we have 2 of these. And what we need to do with this is we need to trim this. So I'm going to take, I have my block lock, but you know what else I have? I also have one of those other things that, what do they call that? I keep forgetting what they're called, but I'll show you. Trimmer, what is this called? Oh, the clearly perfect slotted trimmer. So you could use that. You use whatever you like to use. You could use a regular also ruler or a square. All right, so here I am. I am going to trim this. Basically, I'm trimming off the peaks and valleys in this piece, right? So again, I'm just showing you how you can maybe convert a 3-yard quilt to using your scraps. So now for the block assembly. So this was step 1, right? And then we have this as step 2. They're calling this an HST assembly, and they're calling this a unit B assembly. Now we're going to do a unit C assembly, which is the whole block assembly. So I am going to grab a design board, and what we are going to do is we are going to put, well, we are going to put both of our HSTs up top, and then our 4 patch at the bottom. Let me just double check that it's exactly how it is. And this is called the unit C. Right here, we're going to go ahead and sew that. That's unit C. And you're going to have your big pile of whatever scrappy material. Again, you could use 3 1-yard cuts. The book was written for 3 1-yard cuts. Just giving you options out there. There's so many options. Let me cut that off. Now I'm going to come in here and a 1/4 inch, and I'm going to sew a 1/4 inch my, as you can see, I take this, I just put that right on top, and then we're going to go from there. Now that I have my unit C, I'm going to press this. Oops, I didn't set the seam. Both to the HST. You can press how you like. So now I have my 2, right, units. Now what I'm going to do is I have my 1 unit here, and I'm going to rotate this unit. So as you can see, my whites are in, my dark is out, and the chain going through is all matching. Now, like I said, this color here, and you will see it in the quilt, is the dark blue. I just ran out of dark blue. I guess I could have found a charm somewhere, but that's a dark blue. So now we're just going to take these 2, just like that, and if you can feel right there, it absolutely just fits in beautifully, right? And then we're going to sew. And it basically just nested itself right in. And for some of us out there who have an AccuQuilt, this actually lends itself, you'll see the sizes, to being able, if you can't cut on your own for whatever reasons, and you use that machine. I know this actually lends itself to that. I opened that center seam. You don't have to. So here's my block. So now we're going to go to the design wall. And there is the quilt. It is all scraps, completely. Good morning, Dawn. All scraps. And where you can find the block is right here. So here's this block. And then you just turn it. And you turn it. And you turn it. And that's how you get this. And this is all in here. I mean, they have it. Here it is. Whoops, let me. So here, if you notice, it's right in here. And then they even show you other layouts on how to do it. So this again is from this Fabric Cafe Quick Christmas, and it's called Irish Christmas. And ours is all fruits and vegetables. I don't know if you can see it. So it's a mixture of I guess it's a mixture of 2 packs I had, right? I had something that was, I don't know, fruits and vegetables. No, they're just all fruits. Strawberries, lemons, cherries. And then the other one was just a pack. They weren't from the same designer. It was just 2 blue packs I had. This was in the pack. And basically, the 2 packs that I had, and because it was a while ago, I don't have the pack, so I couldn't even tell you what the fabric line is. But I could tell you is you could cut your own squares. It's in the book, so you can cut your own squares. So that's that. That will be one of my orphan blocks now. But now we need to put borders on this. And in the book, right, in the book, it has you put the chain border, which would be this color, and then, I'm sorry, which would be this color, like the light blue, and then it has you put like the dark blue. So what I will be doing is I will be putting, what did I had decided to do? I decided to do something different. I'm not even, because I'm using scraps again. So I only had 2.5-inch strips. I can tell you that because that's not what's in the book. I'm doing my own borders out of scraps. I have some white, I have some of the lighter blue, and then some of the dark. So I was toying with the idea of going rogue and not using this, but in the book, it would be having you put this in, and then the next one would be this. But what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe do something like this. The blue, the white, and then the dark after. Oops. Right there. Just to kind of extend it. This is so old. This was, I remember, this was in my son's quilt. And so today is his birthday, his 24th birthday. And so this is probably 20 plus years old. We're not going to go how old that fabric is. So we are using that today. And so here is that. It's a quick sew. It's very easy to make scrappy and still get the look of a 3-yard quilt. So I'm going to come in and read some comments. Here is the block again. I'm going to hang that up right there. And see what everyone's up to. Tell me if you've made this quilt or you're thinking of making it. I'm going to come in here. I didn't stop to read because I wanted to give you the full tutorial before we talked a little and I show you a little bit more. So we're going to go all the way to the beginning here. And we have lots of good mornings. Don't forget to check the sew yet. Yes, Joyce, I will. I have to remember, but I will. Actually, let me put that on this Post-it note, and then I'm going to put that with my work stuff. Call, so yeah, or investigate. All right, I have that down. Yeah, let's see. Buenos dias. Wait, where am I? I've lost it again. Here we are. Let me go back down. All right. So someone here, let's see. Someone's bought the book. I saw someone say that they bought the book. Let's see. That's how Jenny does it. Yes, Deb, I've seen her do it that way too. Yes, that's probably where I picked it up. I've been watching Jenny for a long, long time. Watching you do the block was like watching a magician. Well, thank you, Barb. So, LOL, I see someone. Oh, maybe, because Honey kind of snuck in here when I was over there. Now, if I could only get him to read me the comments, all I have to do is sew. But yes, he did. He snuck in here. Now he's going really close to the wall. That's kind of funny. So, so if you don't have this book, check it out. There's many places you can get it. Soft Squares will have it. And I'm doing the live on Monday night. I'll actually be on her channel. So the live will be on her channel, but you will see me. And we will go through some spectacular sales. So you might, if you're looking for this book, you might want to wait till Monday because there's some deals happening on Monday. And so you'll see me live at 5 on her channel on Monday, not on mine. So we're going to put borders on this, and I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do either, I think I'm going to do the white. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm thinking about doing the white one first, the blue, and then the dark blue. So this is one way I could make the border. Or I could do it this way. What do you think? What do you like? This one is always out. You let me know. Do you like the white in the center or do you like the white and the first border? So first border or second border? This is the first border and this is the second border. Or I could put it up there. I mean, here, we can go back here. Let's see. Let's go over here on this side. So we have, again, these are scrappy pieces I have. Nothing is matching. The only thing that's matching is this and the dark blue. But the white is the same assortment of white. Here, let's put this up. So when you watch this live and you are watching it on replay, of course, you know I want to do this now. Here we are. Maybe we'll just do it now. Let's see. We have that. So that's one. Or we can go, the book has it that you put the chain here. The chain fabric, which would be this fabric, right? Because I did light blue. It could be this. And this. And let's put that up. Here we are. So, A, make it better, easier, and B. A and B. There we are. Which one do we like? We have A here and B here. Let's see. I have the book. Oh, good, Annette. I have the book too. Well, everybody's got the book. I want to see a lot of these going on because this is super easy thing. And as you can see, converted to being scrappy very easily. B. So we got a B here. A. Oh, we're getting tied here. light blue. Oh, that's Deb's. All right, 50-50, A, B. I know it's hard, right? It's a hard call. 2 A's, 2 B's, 3 B's. Well, you know what? It'll be a surprise. We will know tomorrow on the live. I don't have any of their books. Oh, Joyce, you don't? Well, I'm having a giveaway. So I'm having a giveaway on Friday. I'm going to show you the quilt on the long arm real quick here. This quilt, I am putting on the borders at some, like today, hopefully, because I want to throw this on the long arm. So, because I have enough fabric on there to throw this on there. So we have 3 B's and 2 A's so far. So B so far is the winner, but we'll give it a moment. Here we are. So we're going to come over here. So you see the color? This is why I have more of this on the bottom on the roll. So I'm going to add that quilt onto it because it's blue. So this quilt here is, and I'm not even going to show it to you because it's got to be an unveiling, right? So let me pull this up. See, there it is. There is the quilt. Just basic swirls, or not swirls, but loops. And on Friday, I've already actually put the live in early. So there's no guess. I have 3 A's and 3 B's. You are all funny. So I guess it'll be a surprise what I decide to do. On Friday at 5:30 on my channel, we're going to unveil this. And not only are we going to unveil this, but we are giving away. Yes, I'm going to show you. We will be giving away. Where's my other package? I wanted to show you. Of course I can't. Don't know where my other package is. We are going to be giving away this quilt kit. This quilt kit is going to someone. So we are also giving away, because they sent me, see right here, they sent me some blades. What I am going to do is I am going to split this into 2 packs. I have another case like this. So I am going to put 5 in one case and 5 in another case. So there'll be 2 of these, 5:30 Eastern. Yes, 5:30 Eastern. So you have to come on 5:30 Eastern. I have it up, the posts. If you hit the post to say like a reminder or something, it'll let you know when I'm live. You have to be live for the live giveaway. So there's going to be 2 5-packs of these blades. We have the hen house quilt with the backing. The backing is downstairs and it's black. It's the black paisley. I will show you what the black paisley looks like. The black paisley looks like this. That's going to be the backing of this. This is the binding. So that's going to go with that. Then I have decided I'm not waiting till I hit the 2,500 because I'm close enough. And I'm just feeling like I just want to do it. So I'm just going to do it. I am going to be giving away, hold on, getting myself all, as a matter of fact, I think I'm just going to I'm going to use this to actually put those blades in for the person who's won that. I am going to give away this book, Fabric Cafe, Quilting on the Double. All right. This is going to be a giveaway. And what else? I think that was it. That's all I had here. You know what? I'm going to give this one away too. This one I will fold. I know it's a cardstock, but I'm going to fold it and just mail it away. So if you live in Canada, this is an option for you to win. I will even mail this out to Canada. So I will mail this out to Canada or mail this out to Canada. So you have to be US or Canadian, right? Canada address. I could do one of these two. I probably can do the blades to Canada as well. What I can't do to Canada is this because of the weight and the whole custom situation. So unfortunately for the actual quilt, this is for US addresses only. But for these and the blades, I can, if you live in Canada, I can probably send these to you. But if you live in a country and like international where there's no having to fill out all the customs and everything, I'm willing to. I would have to investigate it. But right now, I just know I can do, that's what I can do. And you have to be 18 and older. You have to be subscribed. You have to like my channel. So that's what we're up to. And that's going to be Friday. That's all right. And yes, yeah, you do what you need to do. So that'll be Friday at 5:30. So I will see, well, I'll see you before Friday, I'm thinking. But if not, definitely going to see me at Friday at 5:30, which means I may or may not have a live Friday morning. So that's where we're at for this. And then the next thing I will be working on is some ideas that I have. Let me show you some of my ideas, if I can find. Now, I did this yesterday, and I know I brought it up today with me. So let me see what I did with it. Did I put it out here? Yes. Okay. Found my bag. My magical bag. So I have some ideas, right? I have some ideas here using scraps. I am trying to use some everyday scraps. I'm trying to give you patterns in which I could teach that are something that I came up in my mind, and I don't have to worry about, it's someone else's pattern. It's my ideas. I'm sketching them out. These are a couple of ideas using 1.5-inch strips. I have a whole big box of 1.5-inch strips and 2.5-inch squares. Got a lot of those cut up. And these are just different concepts using 1.5-inch strips and 2.5-inch squares. Same thing. This one here I thought would be great for those bonus HSTs. I'm always talking about bonus HSTs. And I was thinking maybe we could use bonus HSTs. Again, these are all ideas that maybe on a live we can work on and see if it works or it doesn't. I have to go and turn off my sprinkler. No problem. Bye, Barb. And then the Hey Boo fabric and the panel. This is kind of the mock-up, and I've named it Hey Booyah. So it's like, hey, booyah. That's where I kind of called it. So right here is where the panel pieces are. And in here, we're going to see what they are. I actually have an idea, but I haven't sketched it out in there. And then, let's see. And this is the thing I was trying to talk to you about yesterday. It's called Pumpkin Spice Jelly Roll. That's what I called it. And it is going to be pumpkins made out of strips. And this like basket weaving is made out of strips. So I thought this may be a good jelly roll quilt. Again, something I just kind of was doodling and was thinking about doing. And then I could give you all the measurements on it. So I was thinking this may be good for jelly roll day. Then I had this. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I sketched this, and I'm not sure. I'm having issues with the mouth of a jack-o'-lantern. So I'm going to figure it out. Because my thought was, like, this is cute, right? Pumpkin spice jelly roll made out of maybe autumn fabrics for, like, fall season. But I thought it would also be cool. What if I made those pumpkins, instead of making them out of strips, this would be jelly roll, but actually having a jack-o'-lantern and then having some kind of Halloween prints in here. I don't know. We'll see where we go with this. These are all ideas I have to try to bring some more content using scraps and being able to give you actual measurements of things. So that's that. I also been looking up EQ8, Electric Quilt 8. Today I just put it on my computer and wrote on sale, or so I could see how much I can find EQ8 on sale. So I have that on my radar so that when I do figure it out, maybe I could put it in an EQ and maybe have a pattern for you all. So those are things I'm working on. But now it's 7:45, which is, I know, earlier than I normally end it, but like I finding that I'm getting myself real tight. Like I'm making it on time to work, probably even giving me 5 minutes, but I'd rather give myself like 10 or 15 minutes. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Hope to see you definitely Friday at 5:30 for this giveaway. And hopefully we can have more giveaways from other companies, that are out there that approach me, because I would love to give more stuff away. So take care. See you soon. Please like, subscribe, share my channel. Please, please share my channel. My channel is going at a lull, and I need it to like start having momentum so that I can bring more content, so I can get, oh, hi, Dawn, if I hadn't said hi to you, so I can bring more content to you. And thank you to everyone who are members of my channel. I have memberships for 99 cents. There really isn't anything that I'm adding extra. It just helps me support my channel. So when I get that little teeny tiny YouTube check, I normally buy a kit or something to present to you all. So take care. Have a nice day. Bye.